everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you're ready for what's going to be the world's biggest empties video. I have a humongous bag of stuff right here. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So I'll quickly go through like whether I like them or not, whether I repurchased them, or just my thoughts on the product. So let's go ahead and hop right in. So first, let's get the big things out of the way. We have two Bath & Body Works candles. The first one is Cashmere. This one's kind of like an ambery warm scent. Amber, vanilla, very nice. Now it kind of smells burnt because it's all like done. But I really did like this. It's a nice and warm scent, perfect for winter. I probably would buy it again, although I'm moving into lighter scents because we're moving into spring. Second, we had Marshmallow Fireside. Again, another warm, inviting scent. This one's way more on the sweet side though. Just like it says, toasted marshmallows. After you burn it for a little while, the smoky quality really kind of becomes overwhelming. So I recommend burning this for a shorter period of time, but don't burn it like all night or all day if you're at home. This is a nice treat once in a while. I would probably buy it again, but probably not until next fall or winter. Next up, I finished up a bottle of my beloved Moroccanoil Light. This is a hair oil that is just so great. I get the light one because the light is for blonde or fine hair. I used to have blonde hair and I also have fine hair, so I just want to be as gentle on it as possible, and sometimes like the regular hair oils can really weigh my fine hair down. Although its damage is very fine, so I just can't run that risk. So I use the Moroccanoil Light, and I've been using it for years and I just love it so much. I use it while my hair is damp and it really just helps sleek down the hairs. I blow dry it straight and it just really helps hold the style, makes everything smooth, silky. So I love this. I will definitely repurchase this, and I get this at my stylist salon. Next up, I finished up a pack of the Biore Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. I did not finish this over the course of a month because this contains 14 and you're not supposed to use them that often, but these are great. I use them, I would say, once or twice a week if I'm very good at it. These just really help extract the blackheads on my nose. I have terrible blackheads on my nose. That's definitely one of my biggest skin concerns at my age now. Like, I still get acne, yes, but the blackheads have always been an issue, and that they've always been kind of like my most self-conscious thing when you like look really close to my face. So these really work, and I think I'm just gonna have to repurchase them for eternity because they work really well. They're a little bit painful, yes, when you pull them off, but totally worth it in my book. So very soon I'm going to repurchase this. Next up, I finished up two mini travel-sized bottles of Batiste dry shampoo. I love this stuff. This is my favorite dry shampoo. This is the blush scent, and I got this. It was like a bonus, you know, gift with purchase with a regular bottle. So I used up two bottles when I was traveling, and yeah, I only have one here now because I threw the other one away when I was in LA because there was no point bringing trash with me home in my luggage. So yeah, love this stuff. Can't say enough good things. Finished up yet another bottle of my Boots Organic Rosewater Facial Toner. I'm just so boring, you guys. I finish up the same stuff every month, I feel. So yes, you've all seen this before. If you've been following my channel, you know I love this stuff, and I go through a bottle every month. It's nice and gentle, smells like roses, and I love it so much. You can find this in the Boots section at your local Target. Next up, I finished a hand soap from the Body Shop. I actually bought this at Marshall's though. It is the Almond Conditioning Hand Wash, and it was half price. So I really did like this. It was a nice silky kind of soap, and it was conditioning. So it didn't leave your hands feeling stripped or super dry after you wash them, and I would certainly repurchase this again. Not full price. If I saw it at Marshall's again, I would definitely get it in a heartbeat. Next up, I finished a Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. This has SPF 50. This is a really great lightweight moisturizer that has a strong SPF. Cetaphil is known for being kind of like a go-to skincare brand that's gentle, and you know, people with rosacea and skin cancer and very like serious skin conditions rely on this brand. So I don't know, it was my first time really trying it. I got this at Blogger. I did like a little thing at their booth, and they gave this to me for free. So thanks, Cetaphil, and it was rosaceafacts.com. But anyways, this is non-comedogenic, non-greasy, and fragrance-free. It was honestly alright. Like, it got the job done, protected my skin from the sun, but honestly it didn't help my skin that well. I mean, I didn't notice my skin, like the acne or blackheads or whiteheads, like really clearing up that much. So this is alright for a basic go-to skin moisturizer, and if you're looking for something with SPF, I would recommend this, but it was kind of like okay, middle of the road for me. So Yeah. I finished up a bottle of the Dermapeutics Hylauronic Lift Serum. I got this at Marshall's for $9.99, and this was great. It was really a weird consistency. I mean, like, it came out in this eyedropper, right? And it was really cool when you put it on your face, and then it would dry. And I don't know, this really, I felt like my skin did retain a little bit extra moisture when I put this on. It contains MDI complex. I'm not really sure what that is, but I know hyaluronic acid is known to help your skin absorb more moisture and hold it in longer. So I would certainly repurchase it again if I saw it at Marshall's again for a really great price. So I do like this. Yet another product I have gone back to time and time again is the Korres Milk Proteins Foaming Cream Cleanser. I love this stuff. I've raved about it on my blog, omgbuymethis.com. I'll link the review down below so you can read more about it, but basically this is just a gentle cream cleanser. It foams up beautifully, and it's paraben free. It's just really great stuff, and it smells great, works great with my Clarisonic, and I sound like a broken record because I feel like I talk about this in every single favorites, empties, etc. video. Next up, I finished up a bottle of the Neutrogena Acne Stress Control Oil-Free Cleanser. This one, it's the Power Cream Wash. So I would use this with my hands in the shower and just kind of really get into around my nose, areas I do get breakouts on my chin, that kind of thing. It really kind of burns. I mean, this stuff is no joke. It contains 2% salicylic acid, that's the active ingredient, and it has like a very, very like burning, cooling sensation when you wash your face with it. It also kind of faintly smells like cucumber. So if you have breakouts, I would recommend this, but I don't think it's a miracle worker. So, you know, also I've moved on to a more natural, organic acne cleanser that I'm trying out right now, and I think I might like it better than this. So, you know, to be continued on that. This is okay. I wouldn't really rave about it, and I'm not in a rush to go buy it again, but, you know, it's there. I finished up a container of the Up and Up cotton squares. These are like the flat cotton pads you use for toner or eye makeup remover. These are my go-to cotton pads. This container has 160 squares and it runs about $4, I think. I would repurchase these definitely, but I'm thinking about splurging and trying the Shiseido facial cotton squares. Everybody raves about them. They're $9.50 a pack. It's kind of ridiculous for, you know, just plain cotton, but I heard they don't shed, they don't tear apart or get those little hairs in your eyes. So I'm curious. I want to try them, but I will definitely repurchase this still because I go through, you know, a container every 1 to 2 months, depending on how crazy I'm going with my toner or eye makeup remover that month. I finished up a can of the Women's Shave Gel by Up and Up. It is the Strawberry Tangerine scent, and I've talked about this before. It's dirt cheap. It's like $1.72 or $1.79 for this big old can, and it works just like the Skintimate, you know, one. It says it's comparable to Skintimate Strawberry Tangerine Twist. I found out I was able to pinpoint what I don't like about this, and it's the scent. You know, like when you get really, really bad artificial, like flavored candy, like fruit candy, and you just can't get past the taste or the scent? I'm not talking about like Skittles, I'm talking about like knockoff, cheap, bunk, generic brand candy that just doesn't really taste right. Well, that's how I describe the smell of this, because I've tried the Skintimate one, Strawberry Tangerine Twist, and it smells great. But when you smell this one, I mean, the consistency is a little bit different in the actual shave gel, but the scent just like throws me off. It's like putting sugar and Splenda side by side. Like, one is always going to be far superior to the other one, and the other one's always going to be like a phony alternative. So, I mean, it's just the scent I can't get past. It just smells too artificial and gross for me, so I'm gonna have to go back to Skintimate. I mean, I think it's like a 50 cents or $1 difference. I'll get over it. I'll just buy it on sale and stock up in bulk. So, yeah, I wouldn't not recommend this. It's just the scent for me is not doing it. Oh, by the way, I found the box. This is what the box looks like for that serum if you see it at Marshall's. It says the original price is $20, so I'll try and see if I can find it online and give you a link below. Next up, I finished up a perfume, and I don't wear a lot of perfume because I have really bad allergies, and I am very sensitive to smells. Even if I spray just a little bit of perfume, I can have sneezing fits. But after what feels like a lifetime, I finished up Gap So Pink Gosh, this is a fragrance that brings me back to the old school. I mean, I was wearing this fragrance in middle school, I feel like. When I first got my first perfumes and I first started getting really into it, maybe 8th grade, I don't know, 7th or 8th grade, I love this. And I finished up. It took forever, but it's still light, like, bright, fruity. It smells like grapefruit. Yeah. This is a 3.4 fluid ounce size if you're interested. What do you know? I finished up another bottle of my Boots Organic Rosewater Toner. I go through this stuff like crazy. Okay, so I also finished up a bottle of the Model in a Bottle Sensitive Skin Formula Setting Spray. This is just a makeup setting spray. Looks like this. Spray it on after you finish doing your makeup for the day, and it helps the longevity of it. It helps it stay on all day without melting off. I did like this. The scent, it's a really kind of lavender scent, and it does contain quite a bit of alcohol. I mean, alcohol is the first ingredient, so if you're sensitive to that, or if you have extremely dry skin, this might dry you out even more because it is matte finish. Although I do like this stuff, I probably won't buy it again because my skin is not as oily as it used to be. I used to have a really big problem with makeup melting off, but I don't know. I've been changing my skincare routine and it's not as bad. I've also been wearing less foundation, so I don't know. This is okay, and if you have like problems with your makeup staying on, I would recommend it, but it's not like an essential for me. So next up, I finished up a pack of the Oral-B Complete Glide little toothpick picky thingies. I don't know what you call them. This is the one with Scope Outlast flavor. And it's a container of 75 picks. I've been trying to be better about flossing my teeth, but I know a lot of people can relate. It's just, sometimes you're just so tired you don't want to do it. You're so tired and you're lazy. Or you're lazy and you just want to blame it on being tired. But flossing is just that extra step that I never want to do. But I find that if I have these on my counter and ready to go, it's like you don't even have to cut off the piece of floss. You have it all ready to go in a convenient little pick. I know it's really bad, but that's how lazy I am sometimes. So I recommend these. I have another bag I'm going through already, so yeah. Also in January, I finished up a tub of the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. Now, everybody raves about this in the beauty blogger community, and I'm in the same boat. I love this stuff. It really helps replenish my dry, damaged, color-treated, fine hair. I use it maybe once a week, and in the shower, have it on maybe 5 minutes, and then rinse it out. It just helps defrizz, detangle, just defunkify my hair. My hair just loves this. And I have already purchased another one, so yeah. Next up, I finished a Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Cream Cleanser with Clary Sage. Now, I got this as part of a Clout perk, so I got this for free to try out with a couple other items in the Intense Hydration line. This line is geared towards people with extremely dry skin. I don't have extremely dry skin, so naturally, I was a little bit skeptical, you know. I didn't think these products would be right for me, and guess what? This cleanser didn't really do it for me. I felt like it was, you know, a creamy cleanser. It didn't lather up at all. It was really more of a thick lotion consistency. And when I, you know, rubbed it and swirled it around my face, it didn't work really well with my Clarisonic even. It didn't really penetrate my face and just kind of slipped right off in the shower. So I feel like this didn't really do anything for me. But if you have dry skin, maybe this might work for you. It might be a gentle enough cleanser that will help your dry skin without stripping it even more dry. So this was meh, wasn't impressed with it, so yeah. However, I am a big Burt's Bees enthusiast, so this was just a dud product for me. Next up, I finished a MAC Cleanse Off Oil. This is a great oil-based makeup remover. What you do is you just squirt out a few pumps, rub it on your face, just kind of helps melt off the makeup, and then what you can do is wet your hands and then kind of swirl it around your face, and it will turn into kind of like a white, soapy consistency. It does not burn your eyes. It smells like creme brulee or something. It smells so sweet and so good, but not like nauseatingly sweet. But this is great stuff. It's expensive but effective, and it's pretty gentle, so doesn't burn my eyes, and I'm sensitive-eyed, sensitive-skinned, but I really like this stuff, and it's really effective at getting off your makeup. I would definitely repurchase this again. I will have to wait, though, because I have some makeup wipes that I got at IMATS that's going to last me a few months. So I'm going to work through those and then probably repurchase this. And I'm also going to save this container for a back to Mac. So Mac has a recycling program where you can bring in empty containers and get free lipstick. So naturally I love Mac lipstick, so I have to do that. So bringing this back to Mac, and yeah. I used up a Gillette Venus and Olay razor. So this is just the razor head. This is the container it came in. I got this for free through Influencer in the Cosmo Vox box. And basically this is a Venus razor head. It fits on any Venus handle. They're all kind of universal, so you can mix and match whatever you like the best. But the idea with this one is, since it's Olay, it has like a really thick, like big moisturizing strip on the top and bottom that are designed to help the razor like glide on smoother and, you know, give you less irritation, less ingrown hairs, etc., etc. Basically, not entirely impressed with this product. Once it got down to kind of this level, the edges of the plastic part of the cartridge would really irritate my skin when you shave. So any area, like legs, you know, underarms, anything. So it wasn't life-changing for me, and I'm just gonna stick to my regular Venus Embrace, which has like a rounded edge all the way around it, so it's less painful and less sharp as this like right angle right here. So yeah, sorry, not impressed. Okay, so I finished up a Clarisonic brush head. This is the deep pore cleansing brush head. I stretched this out kind of a long time. I think much more longer than I should have. You're supposed to switch these out like every 3 months. I think this one was about 5 or 6 months, maybe. So yeah, basically not much to say here, but I buy these in packs of 2 because they're cheaper. I get them at Nordstrom. And yeah, I like the deep pore cleansing because I feel like it really helps get in there versus like the sensitive or gentle brush head. So I like this one. And I've already repurchased it. I finished up a sample of the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief like gel cream. This is a moisturizer. It's very thick but very soothing. I really like this sample. I was very tempted to go buy it, but instead I got my Biore moisturizer because I know that's paraben free. This product, I'm not sure it's paraben free, although it is fragrance free, so it doesn't irritate my skin. Paraben free is something I'm really looking to switching to in all my skincare across the board, especially this year. Trying to like challenge myself every new product I buy. Like, I really want to do my research on the ingredients, but this is great. I mean, it really does moisturize your skin without making it feel heavy or greasy. It just absorbs beautifully and your skin really feels quenched. So I do like this, and I would be interested in buying it. I just need to do a little more research first. Finally, a makeup item. I finished up the NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer. This is a matte bronzer. Obviously can't see it here, but it looks like, here's a full one. It's like a tan, light brown matte bronzer you can use for contouring or just warming up your whole face. It's dirt cheap. It's like $3 at Target. And I like it, especially for like contouring the edges of my face and down my neckline because I'm so pale this winter. It's not even funny. I don't get outside much. I haven't been anywhere sunny or tropical for a long time, you know, IMATs aside. So I'm very pale right now, so doing whatever it takes to bronze my skin up. So yeah, I would repurchase this. I'm already on my next container of it. Okay, and lastly, I want to talk about a product from Super by Dr. Nicholas Perricone. This is the Sweet Clean Cleanser. It contains acai and anthocyanins. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but basically, Super by Dr. Perricone is a skincare brand that is based off Dr. Nicholas Perricone, MD. If you've seen that at Sephora, you know it's a very expensive makeup brand. Super is kind of his more affordable skincare line. It's still kind of high-end and pricey. I would say it's like on par with like Kiehl's and those like mid-range skincare brands, but this one is like all based on like plant and fruit science. So the products are all natural. So this one in particular, this actual cleanser, on the box it says it has no parabens, no silicones, no PEGs or PEGs, propylene glycol, mineral oils, phthalates, I don't know how to say that one ever, synthetic colors, synthetic fragrances, no animal testing, and no animal byproducts. So this is a green product. It's also made with 80% post-consumer recycled paper. The container. The carton was manufactured using wind power. I mean, the carton was printed in a carbon neutral facility, and using recycled wood fiber from well-managed forests. So like everything start to finish, the container to the actual product inside is green, eco-friendly, and globally conscious. So this cleanser smells like, this is gonna sound crazy, but oh man, it smells like Captain Crunch berries. I mean, I'm not even kidding. It smells like sweet berries, and it says it's aimed to purify, hydrate, and soothe. It was a very creamy cleanser, and it felt great on my skin, but I feel like it didn't really penetrate. It didn't like remove my makeup. I would definitely have to use something like my matte cleanse off oil very well beforehand before using this. I would just use it with my hands and kind of massage it in the skin. Smelled great. It even came out a little bit chunky, so I'm not sure if like that's like a thing when they don't use like, you know, preservatives or parabens where like the product can kind of coagulate and like get a little bit chunky, but it worked kind of as a light exfoliant, so I like that, as weird as that sounds. But it says, don't let the acai's sweetness fool you. This exotic Amazon berry is packed with powerful anthocyanins, antioxidants notorious for banishing renegade radicals. This potent superfood is added to a gentle milky cleanser that wipes out dirt and makeup, restoring your skin's innocence with every wash. So, like I said, didn't really remove my makeup. I didn't notice that, but maybe for other people that wear less makeup, that's the case. But I did like this. It does contain alcohol, so if you're sensitive to that, I would stay away. But I got this on HauteLook. I think it was like $10 or $12 or $15. So a really great deal, and I would consider repurchasing it again. But like I said, it didn't work wonders, but it smelled fantastic, and I really liked it. So I'm kind of like middle of the road with this one. I may or may not purchase it again. If the price is right, maybe. And that's about it, guys. That concludes the world's longest Empties video. That was all the products I used up in the month of January. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye!